Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. So for today's video I will be showing you my second episode of the Makeup Through Time series. So I've already done my 1920s eye look, which I will link down below or up here in the corner somewhere, so you can have a look at that. But today I'll be focusing on the 1930s. So I've already done my base makeup because I thought it's just long, boring, don't think you really want to see that. But I went in with the KVD Lock-It foundation. So the kind of trend that kind of went on in the 1930s was a really pale kind of foundation. So I chose my lightest foundation that I've got. I've also gone in with some concealer. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer and the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. So next I am going to do my brows. So the kind of trend that went on in the 1930s was still, I think, the thin arch, which I believe was also in the 1920s. So I'm just going in with the Maybelline Brow Stain. Does there a shade in medium brown? So I'm just gonna try and do thin eyebrows because I got quite kind of full kind of eyebrows because I still have not gone and got my eyebrows done. So I'm just gonna, I don't even know how I'm gonna make them thin, and they were also arched. So I've kind of got the arch already here, naturally. So I'm just basically gonna fill in my brows, but if I had them threaded and stuff, they'll probably be a lot thinner. So it'll kind of go with this look, but I haven't got them done yet since lockdown has eased in the UK. So they're still got a lot of hairs that shouldn't really be there. And yeah, I don't really use a pencil kind of for my eyebrows, so it is pretty, I wouldn't say new because I've done it in the past, but strange to do it because I normally just use a pomade at the moment, because I just find that is the easiest to do that. So I'm just, yeah, as you can see, I just kind of filled it in. It's not the greatest, quite blocky. That's kind of what they had. They didn't have fluffy eyebrows and stuff. It's very, very blocky kind of look, and it was thin, that isn't the one thing that I just can't achieve from this look. So yeah, that is basically the eyebrow pretty much done. I'm just going to do the other one off camera because I don't think you want to see my other eyebrow done, and yeah, it's pretty boring, so I'm just going to fill that in quickly. So that is my eyebrows done. I don't think they're even one bit, so just ignore that. So that is brows done. So now we're moving on to blusher. I am using this Roxy. She came out with a blush palette in one of her collaborations with Revolution. So she's got a range of different blushes. So in the 1930s, they still, I think, went on with the trend of having pinky rosy kind of shades, and it was quite heavy. So I think I'm gonna probably mix these two together and yeah, hope for the best. I'm trying to not do it like last time. I think in the episode before, I've got my cheeks really, really pink and it just didn't look right. So yeah, I'm not usually a big blush kind of person. I mean, it's the one kind of thing that in my makeup that what's it called, that kind of wears off more quicker than all the other steps. So I don't mind going a bit heavy with it because it does, my oils come in and the color just kind of goes away. But this is kind of what I went with for this look. And yeah, it's weird not having contour and highlight because I don't think they even had that. That was not a thing back then. So they just kind of had simple look. So yeah, quite rosy on the cheeks and just looking pale on the actual base. So that is the blusher done. Very, very heavy and looks so weird on me. I feel like I look like a clown. And some tomatoes. You know when you're on holiday and you get sunburnt? Yeah, that is me all over my cheeks at the moment. Okay, so now moving on to eyes. So in the daytime, I read up that they don't wear any eyeshadow or anything like that apart from in the evenings. So the colours they went with, I think they were purple, blue, green. I think those were like the kind of colours. So I've obviously got green eyes, so I went with a purpley look because it complements my eye colour. So this is more like inspired. This is not exactly, I think they just pretty much probably had like just a shimmer shade and that was it. So do I go for that or do I go for a bit more inspired? We're going with inspired because that is kind of basically what we're doing. So I'm going to go in with the Amarezi palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to go in with the shade Semza, which is kind of this purpley shade, and I'm just gonna blend. Oh, I didn't even prime my eyelids. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just going to get some concealer. I don't even think I've got, oh, I think, yeah, I've got blending sponge there. So I'm just gonna pack that on. They probably didn't even do this step back then, but oh well, I'm doing it. So I'm just gonna blend that in with my beauty blender, just so we can get the full kind of shade and pigmentation. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go in with the shade Semza. I think I'm pronouncing that right, I am not sure, but I'm just gonna pack that in my crease and act that as like a transition shade, even though it's not like a brown, but it's okay because I'm just gonna go in with probably like a purpley kind of shimmer just in on the lid. So I'm going to show you on one eye and then I won't bore you with the other eye. I'll do that off camera and then come back with everything else. So I'm just going to blend here until it's all blended. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Cupcake, which is this purpley kind of pinky shimmer shade on my lid. So it's pretty basic shade. I don't know, I can't remember if these work well with brush. Okay, it's not too bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna add that in there throughout the whole lid. It's pretty simple. Like, I don't think they did anything complicated back then. And yeah, that is basically, it looks more pink on camera, but in person it looks okay. The shimmer is a bit more on the pinky side, but it's okay. I guess we're going for the inspired look. So yeah, that is the eye look done, and I'm just going to do that off camera for you guys. So when I next see you, I'm going to have both of them done, and then we can move on to mascara, liner, all of that. So that is the eyeshadow done. They probably didn't go with this intense kind of purpley look. I'm sure they just went with like an all over shimmer, probably not as pigmented as this, but it's okay. Also read up that they use brown liner in their waterline and tight line. I hate doing tight line, so I'm not doing that. I'm just going to put it in my waterline. So I'm using the Avon Glimmer Stick eyeliner in Cosmic Brown. This is literally the only brown eyeliner that I had, so I'm just gonna put that in my waterline, which is so weird because I never really put anything in my waterline like eyeliner wise. I just normally just use some shadow. Yeah, I'm probably gonna blend it out with the Semessa or whatever it is called, just so it doesn't look so harsh. Yeah, because it's looking very heavy at the bottom, which I'm just not used to. So I'm just gonna go in with the Semessa and kind of buff that in just to blend it out a little bit. I'm sure they did not do this. I just feel weird if I don't. Like, I've already sacrificed not putting contour or highlight, so I think I'm just going to allow myself to do this little step. And hopefully with also mascara, it's all going to come together. Yeah. Okay, so now for mascara they use quite heavy on the top, it's a bit lighter on the bottom. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Colossal Go Extreme mascara. And I don't really put any mascara on my bottom lashes either. I just tend to not do that step. So I am going to do that today. I find it so weird, like the faces that people pull when they do mascara. Is it just me that I'm thankfully talking? Because if I'm not, the face that I make is just quite funny. I think that's everybody. I hope it's everybody, not just me. Yeah. Also, if you've had any like terrible wind or anything like that in this video, do excuse that. England weather is very windy at the moment. It went from being really nice to horrible, miserable rain every single day for like, I don't even know how long. Probably for the past week, and I think it's also going to be raining next week. So London weather, England weather, we love you for that, but I cannot wait for the hot weather. And I can actually go out with the things that I bought, because when lockdown lifted, I went on a shopping spree, and I would love to wear them clothes that I bought instead of still wearing jackets, jumpers and all of that. I'm just done with that. So I'm just going to put some on the bottom lash. This is so weird for me, but that's what they did, and that's what we're gonna do. I remember this mascara being a lot more like dramatic, but I don't think so. I'm going to go in with a second coat, because that's just me, it must be. Just thinking, I'm not a big fan of this mascara, just because of the whole one situation, and I don't know. I think it's more the fact that I've just got too many mascaras, and I just want to get rid of them. So I'm just sometimes using just mascara on days where I just don't wear any makeup and fill in my eyebrows, especially for work. I'm wearing masks and stuff. So I just have my mascara done and my brows. So yeah, that is mascara done. I think we've just got lips left, which they always stuck with kind of red lipstick, which I wouldn't personally pair purpley eyeshadow with red, nor would I pair it with blue eyeshadow or green. So yeah, I'm very basic with like the pinky colours and nudes, but today we are going for a red lip, and we're going with the Saint Luxe lip liner in the shade Crush. I thought I was just loving a look at my makeup yesterday, and I was thinking, oh, I actually have a red lip liner, I might as well use it, because I don't really use it on any other times. Okay, it's coming out more like a pinky red. I think they also went with like a darker red, but I don't really own it. I need to stop talking. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just not gonna carry on playing with it. And yeah, I seem to have quite a few red lipsticks, so I'm just kind of using a different one in each one. So I'm going in with this Lime Crime Red Velvet, and this is the first time I'm actually using it. I think I got it in an advent calendar, but I just don't tend to reach out for red. But yeah, this is actually a really nice red colour, but the formula just seems so wet. I don't know how I feel about the formula. It seems very messy. And that is basically the final look. I know it seems really drastic. I would not wear this at all. I don't even think the application of the lipstick is right, but it's drying down matte, so I guess you could kind of wait. But yeah, that is the final look of my inspired look from the 1930s. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I didn't bore you too much. And yeah, that is me done for this one. Next I'm going to be doing a 1940s, so if you do want to stick around, please do subscribe. And if you like this kind of videos, please give a thumbs up and just comment down below if you, I don't even know, whatever you want to. If you do, I'm not gonna make you, yeah, I'm just gonna shut up. And yeah, that is everything from me today, so until next time, bye.